Well, hello there, and tonight I am headed off to Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California. The purpose of the video tonight is to figure out how much women expect men to make before marriage or a serious relationship. So if you are a man and you want to know how much women expect you to make before committing to a serious relationship, and specifically committing to marriage, this video is for you. I'm going to conduct this by doing street-style interviews. I will approach random people that I do not know, and I will ask them how much they expect a man to make before marriage or a serious relationship. So hopefully this video gives you some insights into expectations out there, and you end this video a little bit more knowledgeable than before you started it. All right, let's get started. All right, so the question today is, what's the minimum amount of money that you would require in a marriage partner or someone that you're considering for just a very serious relationship? So what's the minimum amount of money you would expect in a marriage partner?
Ooh, that's a pretty harsh question, only because I feel like at my age, you know, we're all still growing and evolving into our pay grade. Hi! I think at our age, we're still growing and evolving at our own pay grade. So I think for me, I want to be with someone that's motivated to have a great lifestyle.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you had to put a number on it, though.
If I had to put a number,
yes.
Selfishly, I would say I would love if they matched my salary. So 100K would be great.
All right.
But if they made less than me, come on. For me, I'm a softie. I really want love. So if he's making a little less than me, we'll make it work.
All right, fair enough. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Bye. The question is, how much money should a man make before they get married? What would you expect in a potential husband?
In my opinion, it wouldn't really have to do with just the money.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, that is not the only reason why someone should get married. And if you're looking for a partner, you should not only think about their money, but also think about the plans. Because someone might have money but not really know what to do with it.
If you had to put a number on it, what number would that be as a minimum? Because that is a good answer, but as a financial YouTube channel, we're interested in what the minimum number would be.
I would say cash flow.
Cash flow?
Mm-hmm.
How much per year? What do you want them to make?
I can't put a number on it, like 500K.
500,000?
Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough. Thank you very much.
Like minimum.
Great. All right, so the question today is, what is the minimum amount of money that you would expect in someone that you're considering for marriage? So if you have someone that you're dating and considering them seriously, or if they wanted to get married, what's the minimum amount they should make annually in order to get married?
Honestly, I'm a little traditional. I'm widowed. Like, he was broke. Like, He died broke. I don't care about money. I care about love and all that.
Fair enough. That makes sense. But if you had to put a dollar amount, because this is a financial channel, people come here, you know.
Well, they'd have to match me.
Okay, so what would that be for you?
Well, they'd have to match me or make more, realistically. Like 80 to 120, I think is ideal.
Okay, that's fair enough. Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's like that's a doable. That's
Great.
doable.
Yeah, it is. So the question is, for marriage or a serious relationship, what's the minimum amount of money that you would expect a partner to make before marriage or a serious relationship?
Money is not really what I would be looking into for marriage or serious relationship.
Okay. That's a fair answer. If you had to put a numerical value to it, so if you had to choose a minimum amount of money, is there, like, what would that be?
It's hard to know because I'm from a different country, so I don't really know like what's the average here.
What about your own home country?
My home country, I would say a year it would be like 50,000 euro a year.
Okay, 50,000 euro. Which country are you from?
Belgium.
From where?
Belgium.
Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah, I have roots from that area of the world as well. Very cool. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. So the question is, what is the minimum amount of money that you would require in a marriage partner or someone for a serious relationship?
0 or minus, like whatever.
Very modest. Okay.
Yeah,
if you had to put a number on it, is there a number that you would put on it? I mean, for example, no. You think $0, you'd be okay?
Yeah, I
with
don't care. Like, they can be in debt. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Love.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so the question today is, what is the minimum amount of money that you would require in a marriage partner or someone that you're considering for a serious relationship?
The minimum?
Yes.
80K a year.
80,000 a year? All right, fair enough, thank you. So the question is,
Yeah.
what's the minimum amount of money that you would require in a partner for marriage, or anyone, just even for a serious relationship?
What do you mean, in their bank account?
As an annual income. Or you can say how much in their bank account, but the question's more geared toward an annual salary.
Well, let's say that for a balance, because you don't want to feel like you're emasculating someone.
Yeah,
If I worked at Burger Shack and Wings,
sure.
it would be a little different.
You would want their income to be closer to yours so they wouldn't feel emasculated, is what you're saying?
I want, there's like, for me, it's like, I'm such a girl where it's like, I like a man to be a man.
Yeah.
To where,
You want it to be higher, but you don't want them to feel uncomfortable.
exactly. And then it would make me uncomfortable. So it would have to be in a higher six-figure range because I'm a professional photographer. And
Oh,
so,
very cool. So higher six-figure range, you're talking high 100,000, high
No.
500,000, what would you say? If you had to put a number on it.
I don't have to.
You don't have to, but
You want me to.
I would love it if you
Let's
would.
never fucking forget that, baby. You want me to.
I would like you to. Would you be willing to tell us what your number is?
No, but let's say that I'm being very humble with saying a high six-figure when I'm like, no, 7 is like realistic in LA.
Okay, yeah, it is true. It's very expensive here.
And especially if you're both working,
Yep. Yeah.
you better bring in 7 if I'm even fucking with 6.
It is hard to make it here, which is why it's an interesting question, because it's like,
I don't know, I'm born and raised here. I was trying to make shit here.
Yeah.
I got fucking stuck here. I was living in Paris 4.5 years.
Nice.
That's why I'm like, I'm a native. We're different.
cool. Yeah, my parents are Francophiles as well. They live in Paris and France and whatnot.
I know, I'm like fucking stuck back in the US right now, but I'll get back to Paris soon.
Very
Okay,
cool.
what's the next? Or is that the only question? Just money?
Well, I guess income. I mean, you did touch on. This is a financial channel, so all the questions are financial related. But I guess
so
okay,
you
so
want to talk
salary.
money? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so
well, I don't know what the fuck the channel is about and all of that.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't tell
I'm
you. You're
Jazzy
right.
Bella. What
You're
do you
right.
want me to like repost it? I'm not that cool. I only have 70,000 followers or some shit. But like,
That's still pretty good. What's the name of your channel? We'll put it on here.
I don't have one on YouTube. There are videos on YouTube, but you could just Google Jazzy Bella.
All right, wonderful. That's what we'll do.
J-Z-Z-I-E. And it
wonderful.
really is my name.
Really, it's an interesting name.
Jasmine Daisy
Were,
Bella.
were your parents artists? Because that was a very artsy,
Fuck
creative.
no. No. My dad like Harvard heavy, like full ride, 19
To
fucking.
Harvard, wow.
I went to Harvard Westlake High School. I left
Okay.
Yale after a semester to go to art school because I was like, no.
Nice.
So, yeah,
So
you can
photography,
look like
nice.
this and actually have confidence.
Well, okay, so I guess second question, if you'd like to answer, is okay, not just salary, but how much would you want a man to have? Like, say, net worth. What would you like to see?
Well, it depends on where are they
You know, the close
age-wise.
to that sound. Okay, so let's say Los Angeles.
No, age-wise, where are they in life?
Oh, okay, let's say they're. I don't want to ask how old you are. I know some people don't like that, but let's just say they're mid-career. I mean,
What is mid-career even consider?
someone that's been in their career, well, let's just say it's more geared toward a marriage partner that you would like to see. So what would you like to see in your potential?
I'm expensive, baby.
Okay, fair enough. So
That's just me being honest.
so a net worth figure, what would you like to see if you had to put a number on it? I know you don't have to put a number on it, but if you could choose, what would it be?
Current net worth, let's say you have to be 8.
8
period.
figures?
Yeah, for current net worth, like, period.
All right.
What, are you gonna pretend you even gonna fucking have a house, or are you gonna live with roommates on a fucking air
Yeah,
mattress?
exactly. Yeah,
Like, I don't roll
you
like
can
that.
make a pretty good living these days and still have to have roommates. You know, it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, I know how hard I work. And the thing is, with booking the way I do,
Yep.
I could be one of those bitches who goes with like sugar daddy seeking arrangements, but that's not my style.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
did the career thing
and it's
work.
a good point. It's a lot of people, you know, they'd say, oh, someone that wants high income, maybe they're just after guys for money. Really, these days you do need a lot of money just to live basic life in Los Angeles. So
Of course.
it's not as simple as that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest. Like fucking the Archer right there at my loft, that's like over 4.5K.
Really, a month?
Yes.
How many? 1 bed, 2 beds, or
2 bedrooms.
for 4,500? Wow.
But we got a gym, a pool, there's like a,
Yeah. Okay. And
like
you're right
I'm
there
just
on
saying
Hollywood Boulevard.
well fuck that, but I'm just saying it's like a stunning building with like multiple different like pools pools, like the gym. There's like a movie theater in there, and like hot tub, like fire pits, grills. I'm saying that you get what you pay for, and I work hard for what I want. So why would I settle?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's great.
So financially, I'm like, if you want someone who you think is up to your standards, don't fucking settle.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I think that I fucking have a standard of where I keep myself. I'm in my pajamas walking to fucking Starbucks. I haven't showered yet today.
You're in your pajamas right now?
Yes.
Yeah, good for you.
Yes. I'm just being honest where I'm like, this is me walking, having just brushed my teeth. That's it. Because I've been editing photos all day to go get Starbucks.
Good for you.
And this is me not looking too fucking shabby right now. So
you actually look great. I thought you were like a punk rocker or rock and roll or something. You know, you look great actually. So good job.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine like cleaning up wise, but like I fucking have a career that I'm proud of, that I love. So if someone wants to fuck with someone like me, you have to be fuckable with. Because the thing is, like, visuals, I could change that about someone. I could fix that.
Okay.
But the inside and the integrity and all of that, I can't.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, fucking you can't fix stupid. So
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's some annoying shit.
Some people aren't worth the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're very, very welcome. I hope this was informative about how hot girls dating. The ones that actually
it was. Well, thank you very much.
The ones that actually, like, you know, do have careers and work.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's very informative. Thank you.
Because I don't fucking ask for it. The thing is, I do because of this thing that I was raised with called integrity.
Yep.
By my dad. You know, like integrity and morals and shit.
Yep.
Motherfucker really, like, ingrained in my ass.
Yep.
And that's why any job I've ever gotten,
you work hard and you focus on it.
I could never say me too because I've turned down and said no and walked away from some big checks.
Good for you.
It's really fucking hard being like early ass 20s and
no, I get
an extra zero being written on the back of a check, being told like, no, Bella, if you this and that, and me standing up and saying, I'm not for sale, and I fuck for free, you know?
Good for you. I mean, it's integrity.
So that's integrity.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. High five to you.
High five. All right, so the question is, what is the minimum amount of money that you would require in a marriage partner or for a serious relationship?
I wouldn't require any minimum amount in a serious partner.
And if you had to put a number to it, is there a number you would put to it? 40,000, 70,000, 100,000?
No, like no.
All right.
That's not a consideration. That's gonna muck up your calculations.
No, it's actually a zero.
It'll be a zero.
That's okay. Well, that's a valid answer. All right, thank you. All right, so the question is, what's the minimum salary that you would require in marriage or from a serious boyfriend?
Minimum for monthly, at least 8,000.
8,000 a month?
A month.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about net worth? What's the minimum net worth you want them to have? Like, how much money in the bank do you want them to have?
100,000 at least.
All right, fair enough. Thank you for your time. I know you can be a great bartender.
Thank you.
All right, so the question today is, what's the minimum salary that you would require in a marriage partner? And I guess we'll start with you.
Well, right now I don't make a whole lot a year. I make like 19,000. So if they make around the same, then I'm okay with it. That would be okay with me.
So just the same or more?
Yes.
Is it, okay.
Yes.
And if you want to...
I mean, I'd probably say the same thing.
I work the same job as her.
Okay, all right, so fair. So same or more is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so the question is, what's the minimum salary that you would require in a marriage partner or maybe someone for a serious relationship? I guess we'll start with you.
I guess at this age right now, I wouldn't say 50,000 because I'm young right now. I can't expect too much at a starting salary.
Fair enough. All right. How about yourself?
110.
110. That's very specific.
110 minimum.
Why the 10?
We need the coins. Just 100 isn't enough, and 120 might be a little too much. 110.
All right. Fair enough. This is probably the last video in the compilation. Any advice you give to people out in the world? Any advice?
Always work very hard for your dreams.
Yourself?
Experience everything.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's the minimum salary you would want like a marriage partner to make? How much money every year would you want a potential husband to make?
Okay. I think I didn't think about that actually, but maybe 100,000 $100,000.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's an expensive place to live in Los Angeles, so 100,000.
Yeah, 200,000.
200,000. Okay, fair enough.
No, this is too much, but I think me and him together, we
Yeah,
can
okay,
do
it's
it.
combined.
Yeah,
Makes sense. All right, wonderful. Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.